take you on a tour of Kendall. Kendall is a neighborhood in Miami-Dade County. It's west of Pinecrest and it's southwest of downtown Miami and Brickell. Kendall's a great neighborhood because it's a suburban neighborhood in Miami-Dade, and it's great because it has very easy access to a lot of the highway systems, and it's still relatively close to the city if you need to get in and out of downtown Miami and Brickell for work every day. And I'm going to get started now. Hey everyone, my name is Jamey Prezzi. I'm a real estate agent in Miami-Dade and Broward counties. Today I'm going to talk to you about a neighborhood in Miami-Dade known as Kendall. Kendall's a really popular suburban neighborhood in Miami-Dade. But first, if this is your first time here, hit that subscribe button so you never miss another update. We do put out new videos every week. Also, use the link in our information box and download our free relocation guide. And in that guide, you'll find a really good market report. If you would like to schedule a free buyer or seller consultation with me, use the Calendly link or use the old-fashioned way, call and text me. All of the information to do all of those things is in the information box. Okay, let's get started. Kendall, Florida is an unincorporated community located in Miami-Dade County, and it's about 10 miles southwest of Miami. Dadeland Mall is one of the most popular areas in Kendall. It is a huge mall anchored by Macy's. There's also a Nordstrom's here. It has over 185 stores and restaurants, and it is big. It covers 1.4 million square feet. And Dadeland Mall is located off of Southwest 88th Street. And across the street here, there's a Container Store. There's also a Brand Smart and Old Navy. This area is right across the street from the mall, and this is downtown Dadeland. There are condominiums in this area, and there's also a lot of retail shops. A lot of this area was developed in the early 2000s. Very cute area of Kendall. And now we're going to focus more on the single family home areas of Kendall. As we drive down the street, you'll see one type of style of home in terms of size and also lot size. There are many different lot sizes and sizes of homes throughout Kendall, but this is one of the most common size of lots and home styles throughout the Kendall neighborhood. And we'll show you a few different options as we drive through. other day when we were driving through, I was talking about this area because this is right off of 104th Street and Highway 1. And this is where the Whole Foods is located. This is also very close to Pinecrest, and there is also a Target in the shopping center. Okay, now we're taking a left on 104th Street and we're headed out of the Whole Foods shopping center and we're driving west. And if you look directly in front of us, right off of 87th Avenue, you'll see a subdivision, and this subdivision is called Galloway Glen. Galloway Glen is a sought-after neighborhood in Miami-Dade County. It's located just south of Kendall Drive, and it's between 97th and 87th Avenue. There are about 400 properties in this neighborhood. I'm going to show you this land that's being developed. There's not a lot of brand new construction homes in Kendall, unless someone maybe has purchased land and then renovated the property, or purchased land and torn down the property and built a new property on that land.
So this is a really special project. From what we've been told, they'll be building 15 brand new luxury style homes on this land. And I just think it's really interesting because, like I said before, there's not always a lot of brand new construction in Kendall when it comes to single family homes. So this should be a really nice addition to the neighborhood. If you have more questions, let us know. But we just wanted to show you how a developer can take some land and develop new properties in this area.
Now, what you'll notice as we drive through this neighborhood is that the homes are significantly larger and the lot sizes start to get a lot larger throughout this part of Kendall.
And yes, that was a peacock. There are lots of peacocks all throughout Miami-Dade County. Okay, so now let's just finish up with a map so I can show you the location of Kendall within Miami-Dade. So Kendall is in Miami-Dade County, and Kendall is south of, this is Coral Gables. Kendall's south of Coral Gables. It's also this area here is downtown Miami and Brickell. And so it's also south of downtown Miami and Brickell. This area here is Miami Beach. This is actually all Miami Beach. And so a lot of people do live in Kendall and they drive into Miami Beach, downtown Miami, or maybe even Coral Gables. This neighborhood we spoke about the other day is Pinecrest. Pinecrest is also a very popular neighborhood in Miami-Dade County. However, Kendall is a little bit more, well, a bit more affordable than the Pinecrest neighborhood. One great thing about Kendall is it is located right along this major turnpike here. There's a turnpike here. There's also the 826 here. And this turnpike, you can get into Broward County very easily. Miramar is up in this area, in this more northern area. And then also you can get across 112 into, if you have to go to Miami Beach, this goes into 41st Street in Miami Beach. And this 836 also goes into Miami Beach. This goes into the this is south of 5th area of Miami Beach. And so it's very easy from Kendall, as you can see, to get into some of the more major city areas of Miami-Dade County. And with it being a bit more affordable than some other parts of the city, Kendall is a very interesting place for people to purchase real estate. Also, this right here, this gray area, this is the Miami International Airport. And so it's relatively easy to get to the airport from Kendall. And it's also important to note that really, even though this sort of looks like a middle area of Miami-Dade County, Kendall is really located more in a southern area of Miami-Dade County from, for example, the city areas, because these are really, this area here is really more the city area of Miami-Dade County. So that's just important to know.
Okay, I hope you found that helpful. That was our little tour of Kendall, Florida. If you have more questions about Kendall or any other parts of Miami-Dade, always feel free to reach out to us. We're always here to be a resource for you. My name is Jamey Prezzi. This is my husband, Ognjen Prezzi. You can find us online on Instagram at the Prezzis, and we will see you soon.